Hello and thanks for watching this Monday update. It feels like thanks for watching this Monday update. It feels like summer, doesn't it? 80-degree weather, graduation celebrations are happening, and yesterday we celebrated Pentecost. Now, I don't know about you, but Pentecost is one of my favorite days in the church year. I love the bewildered excitement of Pentecost. In Acts chapter 2, we hear about how everyone's kind of perplexed by that day. If you haven't read Acts in a while, let me invite you to open it up and spend some time this week reading the book of Acts. In it, you're going to hear about how crowds of people are gathered together in Jerusalem to celebrate the Jewish feast of Pentecost. They've come from all these different places and they speak all these different languages. But the Holy Spirit is poured out, and the Holy Spirit enables them to understand one another, to hear the gospel as it's proclaimed in their midst. Now, some of the people there are so perplexed, so bewildered by all of this, they assume that the people must be drunk. But here's one of my favorite parts of all. In the midst of that, Peter stands up, and we hear this. Peter, standing with the 11, lifted up his voice and addressed them, "Men of Judea, and all who dwell in Jerusalem, let this be known to you and give ear to my words." I don't think Peter was planning on preaching a sermon that day, but he did. I don't think he was fully prepared to speak to everyone that day, but he did. Despite the feeling of being unprepared, not fully ready, the Holy Spirit filled Peter and made him ready. Now, this is important for you and for me. Do you ever feel unprepared? Like you're rushed into something? Perhaps something did not come according to your timeline. Maybe you had an opportunity or a change of plans have come to you before you were fully ready for it. Well, if so, remember this. God's got you. A Pentecost reminds us that even if we're not ready, God makes us ready. Even if you feel like you're not prepared, the Holy Spirit promises to dwell in you and to prepare you for anything. So go. Go and know that God's got you and the Holy Spirit is with you. Speaking of being ready, we are busy getting ready for Unity Sunday on June 13th. I want to remind you that this will be happening June 13th at 10 a.m. at Martin Luther High School. What we'll do is this. We're going to bring together both of our campuses to have a unified worship service. And then after the worship service, we're going to have a tailgate lunch, an opportunity for us to enjoy some fellowship time together. So be sure to check out St. Luke's website on the events page so you can sign up for the tailgate lunch part of the day. Well, God's blessings to you on your week. And as I said, go. Go and know that the Holy Spirit goes with you and makes you ready for anything.